See ya. Ooh, man, what a session. Sometimes it's just good to go out by yourself and just, have a session, clear your mind. You just be free and just skate however you want to skate. Man, what a session. What I love about having two passions, liking skateboarding and cars at the same time, both of them don't come easy. That is for damn sure. Like landing tricks all the time. Those tricks, I haven't skated in like forever, and those tricks took me a while. And just like working on my car, everything takes a while just to do. Even just to install some easy shit. Sometimes nothing just goes right. Everything's just shit. All right, so today's video, guys, I'm gonna be doing things I hate about my project car. And there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things I hate about this car. But I mean, I love it as much as just, I love it just, I hate it just as much as I love it. Does that make sense? I can't even talk. I've been skating and I've just been focused on skating. All right, bear with me, guys. It's kind of cold. It's like 30 degrees out here in Illinois. In December, I think it's December, whatever, but it's December. All right, so let's get started with the things I hate on my project car, and I'll flip the camera around. Here we go. All right, guys, remember this is my project car that I'm working on. I do want to drift this thing next year, but I'm just having a lot of issues with it. Well, what issues wouldn't you have with a 20-year-old car? But it's my own fault. I signed up for this, so let's go ahead. So first things, I hate my fenders that I got for this thing. I mean, I got them used. I think I said it was like 40 bucks for this one and that one at the same time. And it came crinkled like that, but it was all it was white, and I just painted it all black. But I mean, so this is gonna be a drift project car, so I'm gonna beat the shit out of it, so I don't really care how it kind of looks. Not really going for any car shows or anything. This is gonna be something to perform with, so whatever. All right, so let's go to the next thing. I hate all the dents on this car. Let's count them. We got 1, 2, 3 over there. You can't really see that. There's a big boy right here. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's another fucking dent right here on this side. 18. Yep, pretty much this car is just one big dent. All right, and I am gonna change the color of the doors. So I mean, I do hate it right now because it's blue, and I did have the car all black at one point, but it had a huge fucking impact on the side over here. That's the whole reason why I replaced the doors. So, yep, I hate my doors. Yeah, black and blue. Gotta change this, gotta make it all black. It's gonna be all black next year for sure. Thing I hate about this car, this mirror. It looks fine, right? Looks cool. It's all gravy. Nothing wrong with it, right? But if you get a little closer, oh, it is Gorilla taped. Yeah. So the previous owner who had this car, they filled it with some foam and shit, and it was nasty, and it was flopping around. It looked like shit. So what I basically did was just sand it down, scraped out all the foam, rebolted it in. But I mean, it still flops around. Not really anymore as much as it used to. Excuse me. But I mean, can't really see that from 10 feet around, right? No. Can't really notice that there's duct tape, not duct tape, Gorilla tape on the freaking mirror. Yeah, don't mind it. You know, I probably will eventually paint like everything on this car. We'll see, because this is gonna be the project car. Well, not gonna be, it is the project car. All right, so the next thing I hate about this car. Don't mind this, I was just testing this out. It was a previous side skirt thing for my FRS. I just pretty much just chopped it and soft tapped it in there. Looks okay, I'm probably gonna replace it because, yeah, it's not that great. And it's not held on here because there was rust, which I pretty much spray painted black, as you can see. I mean, this is like how every Miata is. Because of the rain guard or whatever, it leaks down through here, the water goes through here, and it builds up in this corner, and it rusts up this section of the Miata. So, yeah, I did drill a hole in there, so the water will just go straight out. But I mean, it's not gonna help it regardless, there's still rust there. Where else do I got rust? I got rust over here, but I mean, it's not that bad. And I think that's it. I think that's it with all the rust spots. I think. Yeah, let me walk around real quick. Yep, that's it. The car is definitely not perfect, but I mean, it looked a little bit better than when I first got it. But here, I forgot to count these dents. Yeah, pretty much the paint on this, I hate the paint. Even though I did say I wanted to paint this whole car again, probably black, the paint is horrible on this freaking car. You hear that? Yeah. Yeah. This is my fault, but I mean, the previous owner did a horrible job on this too, because it was already torn on the soft top, and it was really bad. Like, he taped it, it just looked horrible. Okay. This. So this is a shower curtain. But I mean, it still works. It keeps the rain out, it keeps the water out. But I hate this, because once you're driving in the car, it's just like, and you're going fast, it's making fucking weird ass fucking noises. And it's not perfect, but it still does the job. Let's go from 10 feet. Yeah, it still looks like ass. Yeah, but I mean, everything else in the soft top is okay. It looks okay. Just this part is the worst part of the car. Yeah. So let's put this back down. I mean, that still works, so don't mind that. Everything's all good on that. Right now, I did replace all the wheel bearings on this car, right? I did. The fronts were probably the easiest. This one, which one did I have an issue with? It was the passenger rear that I had the issue with, I think. Yeah, it was the passenger rear, I think. Yeah, and this, like, so I had issues with this bearing, and yeah, I just say I had a lot of issues and I needed some help, someone to help me out, and we got it all taken care of. So all 4 wheel bearings are good, right? But so now it was making no noise, right? When I didn't fix the wheel bearings, it was making this horrible howling sound of, like, you know how a bad wheel bearing would sound? That's how it sounded. But now that I got all the wheel bearings replaced, it's like for like a day or two, it was quiet, very quiet. And then all of a sudden now, which I think the brake caliper is sticking on both sides, and when it's rotating, it's making like a noise every rotation, like eek, eek, eek. So it's making like a rotation noise every time. I think it could also be the hub could be broken or kind of bent from the previous owner, because when we first got this car, Casey drove it home from the city and she noticed that the wheel was wobbling like crazy style wobbling. So that could be an issue. And it doesn't help that I've been doing donuts and doing burnouts in this thing already, but I break it, I'm gonna fix it. So I signed up for this project car and I'm gonna fix it if I break it. So like I was saying, both sides are making the little squeak creaking sound, but I mean, the wheel bearings still feel good. Like, there's no sounds, no howling. So I mean, I have to diagnose it. I'm probably just gonna have to replace the hubs. Man, even though I just did the wheel bearings on this, I'm gonna have to replace the hubs and do new wheel bearings again. Oh boy, I hate this shit. That's what I get. Signed up for this. You want to make a project car, race car, Ian, this is what you're gonna get. This car, don't mind some of the groceries right there. I just got back from the grocery store. But when I first got this car, the previous owner sold this, the gauge cluster hood or cover. Man, why? And it looks like shit. I know there's some out there for like 80 to 100 bucks, but I mean, I don't want to buy that yet. I still need to work on diagnosing some of the problems in this car, but I'll eventually get this hood. I'll eventually get it, and you know, the hood dash would look a little bit better. To another thing I hate, once I swapped these manual windows, or manual door windows, or manual window door. I can't even fucking talk. Manual window door. Okay. You know, manual window, you gotta roll it up since it's a 90s car. But it did used to have the electronic buttons, like I said in my previous vlog. But yeah, it's missing the fucking door cards. And I just haven't bought them yet. Yeah, it just looks like a freaking turd. This car, actually, the interior was really nice before I even touched this car. Oh man, whatever I touch, I just end up fucking ruining it somehow. Ruining it, yeah. Yep, all my cars are pretty much ruined. But that's my fault. They never like to stay. I fucking hate these things. Like I said, I'm gonna replace a lot of things here, but this is gonna be my project, like drift car, race car, track car. So I mean, some of the things, like maybe I don't even need to replace it. I mean, everything still works. But yeah, I hate about this car. And there's a lot of problems with this car, but the main thing about this car, it does make like a transmission like rattling noise. Like when you're driving and decel, it's like, it sounds like your brakes are dragging, but it's not really the brakes, it's the transmission. And I've looked into it, and I've read a lot of forums that it's just a Miata thing. So when the original owner tried replacing the transmission oil, I don't know what kind of oil he used in the beginning or when he replaced it, but it sounded good. And then until he replaced the transmission oil, it started making sounds. And it is kind of annoying, but I mean, I read the forums and it said it's a normal Miata thing. Something with because it's like a sprung clutch and the flywheels, there's a lot of friction going on in there. You know, but it shifts, everything shifts really good. Like there's nothing wrong with the gears, everything is fine with transmission. The diff is still good, the drive shaft is still good. It's just the sound in the middle that's making like a grinding noise. But I mean, it still runs and drives really good. I mean, I don't have any issues with it besides the sound. And if you're wondering why I do have that, I've been trying to do donuts and just not wasting my other tires from my other JNC 003s. But yeah, little drift spare, little drift nugget. Let's go on the other side. All right, so what do you see that is missing from the center area? I'll give you a second. 1, 2, 3, and it is the e-brake. So I do not have an e-brake in this car, and I always got to keep in gear every time I turn off the car so it doesn't roll away. And I have done that a couple times where I didn't leave it in gear and it was rolling down the freaking driveway, and it was like halfway in the middle of the fucking street. Oh my god. So that's another thing I got to replace too, is the e-brake. Or not replace, get a e-brake for this car. And I've never installed the e-brake and figured out how to do the lines. Yeah. But I mean, I signed up for this and I'm gonna eventually learn how to do it. So you guys just bear with me and how shitty my project car is. I'm pretty sure there's people out there with shittier Miatas, but yeah, she is a piece. But you know, I still love this car, even though it is a turd, but it is my turd. Oh, so I just want to add one thing. I did get this new. Well, this is the newest part of the Miata. It is a hard dog, just hard bar, not an actual roll bar. It's just like, it's just a better version of a style bar. And it will actually save your life. And people are rolling through here all fucking hot and shit. Yep, so yeah, I think this is a better choice because, I mean, the guy paid like $250, $300 for this thing, and I did get it for like $100 off Facebook Marketplace. That's pretty much where I got all my freaking parts from this car. You know, I don't care if I buy anything used, as long as it's like a legit part, I'll fucking get it. Yeah, this thing's pretty fucking sturdy. I like this. And I got this like harness bar when this came with the car though, but yeah. Newest addition to the car right there. You fix, or you break it, you fix it, then you break it again, and then you fix it again. So I mean, that's what a project car is, right? It's my forever project car, and I'm so grateful to even have this car. I really thank the wifey for even letting me have this Miata. Really appreciate it. Even though I do have two other cars, two other toys. I have the FRS and I have the FXT, Forester XT, I mean. But yeah, this is gonna be the car that I beat the shit on and don't really give too much shits about, but I'm just gonna fix it every time I break it. I keep saying that, but that's just how it is. So alright guys, these are the things I hate about my project car right now. So many freaking things. I thought I fixed the car, but then there's still more shit going on, more noises, more things to fix. But like I said earlier, I did sign up for this and that's what I get. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Leave a comment, you know, if you have any of the same issues that I'm having, if you have any advice on how to fix shit on this car, let me know. I definitely take advice, you know. I love listening to other people. If they got things that they know how to do that I don't know how to do, I definitely take your advice for sure. So leave a like and leave a comment, link, you know, subscribe, do whatever. If you want to keep following me, follow me on my IG. It's PandaSlayer86 on Instagram. So if you want to keep following me on my builds, I post a lot on my Instagram. And yeah, man, this car is going to be sliding soon. It's going to be snowing. I think in the next couple days, so we'll do some winter sliding, even though this car still needs some work. But like I said, break it, fix it. So I appreciate you guys for making it all the way to the end of the video. Holy shit. Thank you guys for watching. I'll post another video soon. Hopefully it's going to be some fun and sliding around, doing some dumb shit in this car. So just stay posted. Thank you for all the new subs again. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.